with a video, and it's the review of the Dell, I think it's S2415H. Wow, yeah, I actually got that right. I have the box behind me there. I'm doing this as just like a voice recording and then putting footage on top. And yeah, I'm sitting here like staring at the monitor now. And the one thing that really sticks out to me with this monitor more than any other monitor, well, besides the fact that it's IPS, which means it doesn't have that great of a refresh rate for gaming, but it's got really good color reproduction, and the colors are nice and vibrant. But I actually turned up the saturation, and yeah, it looks insane now, like so much better than my laptop. And it's 23.8 inches on a diagonal from corner to corner on the screen, which my laptop's only like 15.5. So it makes my laptop look like it's one of those like 11-inch MacBook sized laptops. I bet you know what I mean, like all the netbooks and all, they're like 11 inches and barely fit like a normal sized keyboard without a number pad or anything, where they have to like shrink everything down teeny tiny. But now I'm getting off topic. So the bezels on this Dell monitor are insanely thin. So if you wanted to get 3 of these, then you could do that and get a fairly bezel-less experience, which would be really nice. Another thing that I really like, there's no actual buttons that could break. They're all just touch buttons that take a little bit of force. It's almost like activating Force Touch on the Apple Watch or 3D Touch on the new iPhone, where you have to press in a little bit more. Or if you remember like the days of the old Nintendo DS Lites or anything, the bottom screen on those, which was a pressure screen, where you have to press a little bit. You almost, if you're used to touch screens, you almost feel like you're going to break the screen. The buttons are a lot like that, actually, which it's actually really nice. And the menu is really simple as well. Like, there's not really that much that's complicated about it. The only thing that confused me at first is the power button is all the way on the right, and then there's like 4 buttons that are just like little dots. So I got confused at first, but all the things, like the buttons are actually reassignable depending what menu you're in. So, like it'll come up at the bottom of the screen, right above each button. It'll say what that one is for that certain menu. Another thing is actually in the menu, there is, I think it's called refresh rate, and it's set to normal, by default, which is really not good for gaming. Like, I think it's 10 milliseconds or 11 milliseconds, but, if you turn it to fast, then it cuts down to 6 milliseconds, which the average human brain has a reaction time of 10 milliseconds. So 6 milliseconds is below that, so it feels actually really natural. Now, one other pro about this monitor is actually the price. I actually picked it up for $160, which, especially for an IPS display, is a really good price. Combine that with the fact that it's 1080p and has an HDMI port on it, this is a really nice monitor. Now, the only downside, in my case, to this monitor is its size. I only have a 5-foot long desk, so the fact that I have my laptop and a 24-inch display, it gets a little tight here because I have a ton of other stuff on my desk too. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Tell me pretty lies.